Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P0192 indicates an issue with the fuel rail pressure sensor circuit, specifically a low voltage output detected by the powertrain control module, PCM. This DTC is crucial as it can affect the vehicle's fuel delivery efficiency and overall performance. The fuel rail pressure sensor is integrated into the fuel rail assembly, playing a vital role in ensuring the accurate measurement of fuel pressure within the fuel system. If the output voltage from this sensor is below a specified threshold, the PCM records this as a fault, hence storing the DTC. A proper understanding of the fuel system's operation is essential for effective troubleshooting. When investigating this error, it is important to consider the entire circuit involved in the fuel rail pressure measurement process. The fuel rail pressure sensor is a critical component located on the fuel rail, tasked with measuring the pressure of fuel in the rail. It provides the PCM with input regarding fuel pressure, enabling the PCM to adjust fuel delivery as necessary. An adequate signal is key for optimal engine performance, and a low voltage can lead to engine performance issues. The PCM, or Powertrain Control Module, interprets the readings from the sensor and controls various aspects of engine operation, including fuel injection timing and quantity. If the fuel rail pressure sensor outputs a voltage lower than the specified threshold, the PCM considers this an anomaly, leading to the generation of DTC P0192. This situation can precipitate various engine performance problems, including improper fuel mixture and exhaust emissions concerns. Several factors can lead to the activation of DTC P0192. A primary cause could be a faulty fuel rail pressure sensor that fails to produce the necessary voltage output due to internal defects or wear. Another potential issue may stem from wiring problems, including broken, shorted, or corroded wires affecting the signals sent to the PCM. The PCM itself may also be malfunctioning, either not processing the sensor information correctly or experiencing an internal error. Additionally, the sensor circuit may have an open or short condition that impacts its electrical integrity. Each of these possibilities warrants thorough inspections to identify the true cause of the problem. Drivers may notice various symptoms indicative of DTC P0192. Poor engine performance often arises as the fuel system struggles to maintain correct pressure, potentially leading to engine stalling or misfires. This can be particularly dangerous during acceleration or heavy load conditions. Additionally, a decrease in fuel efficiency is likely as the engine management system attempts to compensate for errors, possibly resulting in excessive fuel consumption. Most notably, the check engine light on the dashboard will be illuminated, alerting the driver to a diagnostic trouble code stored in the system. Recognizing these symptoms can help in timely diagnosis and repairs to prevent further performance degradation. Begin the troubleshooting process by turning the vehicle's ignition to the on position, which powers the electrical systems without starting the engine. Wait for approximately 2 seconds to ensure that all systems have stabilized. Using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, monitor the fuel pressure converted from the PF sensor voltage value. If this value reads below 0.31 V, it confirms the existence of a fault, supporting the diagnostic process for DTC P0192. This initial confirmation step is essential as it sets the stage for further inspections, pinpointing any abnormalities in the fuel pressure measurement circuit. Proceed by disconnecting the fuel rail pressure sensor connector, designated as the 3P connector. With the ignition set to IG mode, measure the output voltage from the fuel rail pressure sensor. Under normal conditions, the voltage output should be approximately 5 volts. This measurement indicates the operational integrity of the sensor. If the voltage is within the expected range, the sensor likely functions as intended. However, if the voltage is below the threshold, it suggests a malfunction with the fuel rail pressure sensor, requiring replacement or further inspection. For this step, ensure that both the fuel rail pressure sensor connector and the PCM connector, labeled as E80P, are disconnected. Before doing so, jump the SCS line with the HDS and let the system idle for a minute. Once preparations are complete, inspect the VCC1 power supply circuit for open wires and ensure that it measures less than 1 ohm for continuity. For the PF signal circuit, check that it demonstrates more than 1 megaohm when it comes to resistance against ground. These inspections determine whether signal integrity is maintained across the circuits connecting the sensor to the PCM, identifying potentially fatal issues in the circuit. If previous inspections indicate normal conditions for the fuel rail pressure sensor and the circuit, the final step involves examining the PCM itself. At this point, if all other components have been determined to function correctly, the PCM may be suspected as the cause of the DTC P0192. Testing or replacing the PCM may be necessary to restore proper operation. The PCM is the brain of the vehicle's engine management system, and if it fails to process input from sensors correctly, it can lead to numerous performance issues. Ensure that the appropriate diagnostic tools are used to handle any PCM testing and replacement tasks safely. After completing the necessary repairs based on the preceding troubleshooting steps, it's crucial to verify that the resolution is effective. Start by rechecking the voltage readings from the fuel rail pressure sensor to confirm that its output has returned to normal values, ideally around 5.0 V. Utilize the HDS to clear the previously stored DTC P0192 from the vehicle's memory. Following this, monitor the vehicle during a brief test drive to ensure that no further warnings reappear and that performance aligns with expected outcomes. This final verification step establishes confidence in the repair's durability and a return to normal vehicle operation. To mitigate the risk of encountering DTC P0192 again, consider implementing a routine maintenance schedule focused on critical components, especially the fuel rail pressure sensor and related wiring. Regular inspections can detect early signs of wear and tear, preventing potential failures before they escalate into more significant issues. Ensure that electrical connections are free from corrosion, damage, and security concerns. Additionally, keeping the vehicle's software up to date can reduce the likelihood of communication errors between the PCM and its sensors. This proactive approach to maintenance reinforces the vehicle's performance and reliability for the long run. In summary, DTC P0192 points to a critical issue within the fuel rail pressure sensing circuit. Understanding the roles of the fuel rail pressure sensor and the PCM is essential for effective troubleshooting and repair. Following the outlined diagnostic steps meticulously ensures that each aspect of the system is examined thoroughly, leading to accurate identification of faults. Addressing underlying issues promptly not only resolves current problems, but also enhances overall vehicle reliability. Through consistent preventive maintenance practices, owners can help avert future problems related to fuel delivery, contributing to optimal vehicle performance and longevity. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.